So as you can see, there's quite a crowd here to see Secretary Kemp, who is the Republican gubernatorial candidate. He's a nominee. This has been a race right down to the wire, and they are doing a fly around here in the state. It's also the lieutenant governor candidate, Duncan. We'll see if we can get a word with him. And as you can see, it's a packed house. There's a lot of energy, and they're very excited about the race. Secretary Kemp, Brad Owens with Augusta today. The movie credits have been instrumental in growth in the industry in Georgia for the last 10 years. As governor, would you extend those credits or would you help expand them, because it's created quite a few thousand jobs? And would you agree to look at every legislative proposal that's put forward as to how it may affect that industry that you may sign?
No, absolutely. I mean, look, I've always said on tax credits, they need to have a good return on investment. There's no question about it. The film tax credit does that. I've been very supportive of the film tax credit and what Governor Deal has done from very early in the campaign, and I will continue to do that as governor. And look, I'm not only just supportive of that, I've met with the industry leaders, from the union leaders to the production people, the folks that have made investments in Georgia with bricks and mortar, and they all agree we don't need to change anything. We need to keep it right where it is, keep it going, and keep it going for a long time, and that's my commitment as governor.
Yes, sir. There's been quite a commitment here as far as the Cyber Center of Excellence has gone, and the state has put almost $100 million down on the river downtown. We have an issue with our lock and dam as being in severe disrepair, and it threatens some of the levels of the pool on the river. It also affects some of the other industry that's around. As governor, what would you take as far as a water policy look to work with the national level guys to get this solved?
Well, first on cyber, I mean, look, we have done a tremendous amount in the Secretary of State's office to protect ourselves from cyber crimes. Thankfully, we have not been hacked. That's a battle we fight every day. No one has more experience doing that than I do, so I know how important that is, not only for state government, but I know how important it is for our armed forces. And look, what's going on at Fort Gordon is extraordinary. That's going to be huge, not only for this area, but for our whole state. So I'm going to be a governor that's going to build off of what Governor Deal has done. And I think when Governor Deal says we need to keep moving in the right direction, and the reason he's supporting me is he knows I'm going to continue to support efforts like that. On the lock and dam, I don't know all the details on that. I've met with members of the DOT board down here and other business leaders that are concerned about that and people that are watching that issue. And I look for, nobody has a better working relationship with them down here in this race than I do, and I'll be committed to working with them as their governor.
Thank you, sir. And there you have it, folks. We're wrapping up our coverage down here live from the Kemp for Governor rally for Augusta Today News. And as you can see, there's a lot of energized people on both sides. This crowd is going to go out. They've been asked to work and continue working on down to the line. And a lot of polls are showing this race as a dead heat. And so that means anything can happen. So please, no matter whose side that you're on, get out and vote tomorrow. It's Election Day. And this is Brad Owens reporting for Augusta Today News at Daniel Field.